G'day and welcome to a new video. Lots to talk about today, lots to get done out here. I'm super happy with the progress out here on this front lawn, but first I need to get it tidied up for you. That is looking much tidier now. Like I said, I'm really impressed with the progress out here. You're seeing a lot better green coverage than a couple of videos ago. This is about 2 months post renovation, so it's a long time. Go back about 3 or so videos and you'll see a video talking about the soil testing that I had done through Lawn Care Australia, what the results were, what the plan of attack was. So I'm building on that plan a little bit today. I'm going to talk you through something else in a second. First thing I want to talk about is a mistake I made actually. So these impulse spike sprinklers from HoseLink are fantastic. And I am running a portable irrigation system out here on this front lawn because it's probably going to get remodeled one day. To be honest, I'm really trying to fight the urge to hate the front yard and the layout and the crappy pavers and where they're all raised and the cracked concrete between those two top sections. I'm really trying not to hate it until we fix it all up eventually. But anyway, that's why when the back irrigation system didn't get done, when it got done, the front didn't get done as well. But on this front section here, there's 2 sprinklers the same either side of the letterbox here. The one that was sitting here and the one over in that corner, I was setting them up and I was playing with them a lot early on in the renovation to try and get best coverage possible. And I ended up adjusting them so much to the point where the flow was really low and the droplet size was really heavy. Instead of a finer mist landing down nicely onto my top dressing, it was a heavy droplet that was kind of splattering onto the ground and caused some indentations. So I did a bit of top dressing out here late last week. So that was annoying. It's something silly that I wish I had thought of when I was setting the sprinklers up to look at it properly. But yeah, I don't know, just a mistake to make. Posted on Instagram about it as well. And no doubt others, you know, hopefully save you from having that same problem, being as silly as I was. So that is filling in quite nicely, but just as a whole, this front lawn, you know, we're seeing some really nice thick green growth throughout here, which is absolutely awesome. If you are a keen watcher of Aussie Lawn YouTube, then you'll know of the Aussie Lawn, the channel by Brenton. Brenton saw my soil test video and he contacted me about adding in to my arsenal this product, sulfate of ammonia. He picked up that the pH was just a tiny bit high and that my sulfur levels were a little bit low. I did also look at that as well, which is probably what everyone's going to say, oh, I did think of that. But anyway, Brenton contacted me. Didn't take much convincing to say, yep, I'm gonna bang that out there. I did also use this product late last season when I did just a really basic soil pH kit. And it's hard to use this stuff because the burning that you can get very easily means that you do have to be careful. So this comes in 5 kilo bags. I've gotten 15 kilos worth because a full rate on my lawn is like 8 kilos or something. So I'm going to apply this again in about 6 weeks or something like that. So I'll do 2 applications of it. It was about a week ago that I did that application and it has, yeah, I don't know, it's all contributing, I'm sure. The other things that I've put into play, the MP Safe K, which I'm going to apply again today, all really contributing to improving the soil out here that was really struggling and causing me to not be able to easily grow a really nice lawn here. So with that, you've got to water your lawn beforehand. It's got to be slightly damp, and then you need to spread it as carefully as you can and then water it in straight afterwards. So you can sort of see there, it's a little bit of burn. There's a little bit of burn just here as well, you might be able to see, and a tiny little patch there. So as diligent as I was, having had that bad experience in the past of causing burn with that product, with just for whatever reason not being too careful, still a couple little spots that, you know, just a tiny burn, which is good. It's not going to be a lot of damage, but yeah, watch out for that. So I have been back mowing now for about 4 or 5 weeks. I've been using the rotary mower with the mulch plug-in because I'm pumping some really nice nutrients into this lawn. So I want to recycle those back down into the lawn. Something that I am ready for, and is one of the, I think it's in the title for this video probably, is being ready for a cylinder mower. If I had a bit more time this week, because I'm a little bit pushed, but something I would be doing is getting my cylinder mower on here, and I'm probably a little bit past the point of where you can get your cylinder mower back onto your lawn after a renovation. You want it to be well and truly filled in so that you're not going up and picking lots of top dressing up into your catcher. And the way that you can negate that as well, I've mentioned in previous videos, where you can water your lawn lightly beforehand to settle things down. But yeah, I've got some wonderful spots here with some really thick, nice lawn, which is well and truly ready for a cylinder mower. A couple of bits through here where it's just coming back in, but even so, it's pretty well fine to get a cylinder on there now. These areas where I top dressed a few days ago, that particular spot, not quite ready for a cylinder mower, I don't think. So waiting another week, probably till the middle of next week or so, when I use the cylinder, will be worthwhile there. And an important factor to consider is what your height of cut is going to be. I'm probably going to cut fairly tall out here this season on this front lawn, especially while we're still working on some things, getting it to recover. If you're going to be mowing at 10 mil, you're obviously a lot closer to the ground there. You need to be a lot more careful of picking up that sand. I was just mixing up my sprayer for the product I'm going to apply today and nearly tripped over this pro plugger. So luckily, because I forgot about this that I was going to do today. So this little bare spot here, something around the house here that gets the least sun out of this whole yard, that is struggling as well. See my head? Probably a good thing if you can't. So this little spot here, I'm just going to do a little bit of plugging. Just 4 or 5 of them, something like that. Take out those ones and then I'll go to some healthy spots here where it's nice thick lawn. Thinking about if I was smart, I'd spread out where I take the plugs from. And now put the crap spots over here and put some nice lawn in here. So that pro plugger was from Emma at Real Solutions, so thank you, Emma. Alright, so I've got my drum of MP Safe K here, and that product is helping to correct my biggest deficiency, which was potassium. Should have used my funnel, but oh well. So water first, half or so of that in there. Product in, rinse it out a little. Spray this and get onto a back lawn update. Just finished up a double cut out here and it is looking pretty bloody nice. I've got a couple of areas that have been topped up. There's one just over there that I put a bit of sand in when I was mowing today. So I'm continuing to, as I mow and I feel a little bump or whatever it is, grab some sand, chuck it out. It makes it take a bit longer. It's a bit annoying, but you know, that's something that I've been talking about recently, is being a bit pedantic with this reno, and no doubt I'll continue to find those little spots, and it'll take probably another late summer renovation like I've talked about before, when I plan to get a nice low cut on this just for something to do, but gonna really start burning in some really nice stripes. Every single time I mow, I'm just gonna hit it at a different direction. So I went parallel to the back fence, straight up and down today. Next mow will be across and on the diagonal, something like that, and I'll keep changing it up. Probably gonna be in a few weeks just before Christmas that I'll really burn in a really cool pattern for Christmas time. So good to have that done. We've got a truckload of rain coming later today into tomorrow and basically throughout the next, I think 5 or 6 days. Really good, not using my irrigation very much, and it's kicking things along really, really well. Final thing for today, the mow is going to be, you know, when this goes live, it'll be a couple of days into December, so it'll be on the way out, the mow, but I've been growing it to raise funds for Movember, which is a charity that raises money for men's health, particularly centered around prostate and testicular cancer, as well as mental health. So it's a fantastic cause. Been talking about it a little bit more on Instagram probably, but it's a fantastic cause. If you know someone who's got a Movember page, or if you have one, you've been raising funds, I'll put the link to mine in the description. I'm sure even still a couple of days into December, it'll still be open to chuck in $5 if you've got a spare $5 for a fantastic cause. But anyway, that's all from me. In a week's time, we'll be probably cylinder mowing that front lawn, doing a few more things to it, getting it ticking along. Who knows, maybe even by the end of this year, which there's only 5 weeks left in the year, we'll be having a thick, full, lush lawn out there. Wouldn't that be amazing? So anyway, thanks for watching as the sun comes out for us. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.